dancing shadows disappear. Memories, they'll come and go. Someday I'll stay in Pirate's Cove. You can say I know the way by heart, through the stumps and the dark. One way in and that's by boat, that'll get you back in Pirate's Cove. By heart, through the stumps and in the bar. There's one way in and that's by boat, that'll get you back into Pirate's Cove.
And now, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios, Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou.
I like the steel drums played with the steel guitar. I go to honky-tonks and to tiki bars. I like girls in bikinis and wearing tight blue jeans. I like the fiddle played with marimba thrown in and the conga drum beat behind the mandolin. I was raised in the country but still love the sound of the sea. I wear a cowboy hat with my bathing suit. I'm just a country boy who likes to sit under a palm tree. I'm not all mixed up, I just like my music. Tropical country.
It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. That means it's Hump Day! That's right, I got my voice back. This is Tropical Country on Tikiman Radio. We're coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios here in beautiful Harrison Bay, overlooking the majestic Chickamauga. And of course, our show, as always, is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel. JBL Legends Travel, they are one call away from anywhere. Give them a call at 732-831-5200. And of course, we are broadcasting on Tiki Man Radio, tikimanradio.com, and also the Tiki Man Radio YouTube page, courtesy of MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. Of course, I am one of your hosts, B-Dawg, and of course, my sidekick in life and everything I do, Lower Lou's in the house.
Hey everybody, how are you?
How about that? You there?
I was there a second ago. Just sounds kind of, oh, there I am.
Oh, they switched them up on me.
Oh. Well, you know, anytime the studio's been torn down and taken hundreds of miles away.
Yes, that's sort of
942, I think.
942?
Yeah.
Seemed like it, didn't it?
Yeah. So, I think I pressed the wrong button. But anyway, there's Golden.
Hey, everybody.
Boy, you're so just perky. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
I was expecting.
No, I'm wound up.
I was expecting your normal. Hey.
Hey.
Just call him Albert.
Fat Albert. Hey.
Oh, we are going to have a great show tonight. If you caught the video, the video, I got my voice back. Nothing says my tongue followed.
Right.
We caught that too.
I know. I tell you what, I understand what they say about being hung over after coming back from Key West, because I am.
We need a vacation from our vacation.
I am emotionally and physically drained from having such a great time down there in Key West. What
Really?
Yeah.
No,
You don't have the vacation hangover?
Not like you guys. Not like my poor wife. She's got the back from beach crud. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she has a head cold. Poor thing. I almost feel sorry for her. Coming back on her 4th vacation this year.
She has been to the beach a lot this year.
That's all he's going to say about that.
Hey, Ambassador Michelle.
Hello to Michelle Myers,
Hey, Michelle Myers.
ambassador of all good things.
And we have a lot of listeners out there that was watching our, you and Golden. You guys are so good on those preview videos.
You think so?
Yes, I love it when you guys do them.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So we've got the Beach Buddha out there.
Hello to the Beach Buddha.
Let me turn around. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
Seriously, it was like that every time I went. I turned around. Hell, there's Chris.
I know,
Hey,
right?
there's Chris. So I made a joke out of it. I was like, I'd put my back to him and I'd turn around, just to aggravate him. Man, he that is.
Well, he lived up to the "Where's the Beach Buddha now"
he is
thing.
one busy guy.
Yeah,
He was everywhere.
Yes.
he really was.
And of course, you can't mention the Beach Buddha without saying Beachbuddahcoffee, the best roast coast to coast. Take a trip with every sip.
And they have a new flavor out that they announced while we were down in Key West.
Yes.
Oh, Golden's got his sticker on his mug.
You made the cup, son. You made the cup.
Yeah, we've got CK's Sunrise Villa roast.
Salted caramel.
Salted
Sea salt.
caramel.
Sea
Yes, sea
salted
salt.
caramel roast. Yeah, I can't wait. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that ordered.
Yes.
Yeah,
We are
he
gonna
was
get that order.
making those coffee shots down there.
That's gonna
right.
be
And-
fantastic.
Oh, it was so good.
Around holiday season, it'll be in between that and holiday day.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I don't even drink coffee. And the first couple of those shots he handed me, I would do them and yuck. And then, not because it was Beach Buddha, but because it was coffee. And then about the third shot he handed me, they were pretty good. I was drinking it the rest of the day.
Come on with it.
And of course, if you are interested and intrigued by this talk of Beach Buddha coffee, go over to tikimanradio.com and click on the coffee tab. And that'll take you over to the landing page and you can see all the varieties of coffee they have. And let me tell you, once you take a sip, you're hooked.
Oh, yeah. Coffee will never be the same.
I think there's crack in that coffee.
I think so.
Does anybody? I don't know where the hell I did with my phone.
You might have left it still. Oh, there
It'll
it
be
is.
right there.
Never
you
mind.
go, Golden.
Never mind. I found it. It was right here.
And I want to say hello to Connie. She's out there driving, I'm sure.
Hello to Connie. Be careful
Hey,
out there
Connie.
on the roadways.
And my niece Madison was tuning in tonight.
Well, hello, Madison.
That is, for all y'all who've heard me talk about Caleb tuning in, that is Caleb's sister.
all the way over there in Clarksville, Tennessee.
That's right.
Clarksville. That's a good ride.
Yeah.
It's a pretty place, though.
It is. And then Verona Corona is out there.
Hello
It's
to
so good
Verona.
to see her last week.
I'm glad she obviously made it back to Canada all safe
Yep.
and sound.
Yep, according to Facebook, she's home safe and sound.
Well, we're
Sweet.
glad to hear that. We're glad that everybody managed to make it home safe and sound. I know
Uncle Alex is out
everybody
there.
kind of left the island kind of staggered, and I think the Tiki Man and the Hip Chick they kind of got a little jet lag going on
They
themselves.
do.
so-
They do. They stayed an extra day or two than us, and
Yes.
they were out having a better time after dark than we did when we were down there. Maybe that's why we're not as
They had
bad.
a little more energy, I
They
guess.
did.
I was
They
wanting
did.
smooth. I was wanting smooth out every evening.
I know.
Smooth out.
I don't even think we did the nightlife much
No, I
because
didn't.
we were whipped by the
I
time
was
the day was
gassed.
over. Yeah.
I was gassed.
Yeah. Okay, so Kat is out there, and she corrected me. It's CK Sunrise Villa Beach Roast.
Beach roast. There you go.
Yes.
Okay, be true. I'm
And then
you
it's
go.
salted caramel.
I'm sorry
You're
about
right.
that.
Sea salted caramel.
See, it's so new we don't even know the name of it yet.
I know. I know.
Or we're not accustomed to saying the name yet.
Right.
We
right.
haven't got to the point where it rolls off the tongue.
Right.
You know, one of my favorite things that we done with that we saw
What?
CK Sunrise Villa.
I know. It's like
I
its
just
own little
freaking
resort.
I loved it. I loved it. You didn't need anything else.
Nope.
No need to go upstairs.
No.
Not for me. I had a
Well, for the
funnel.
guys, there
I had a
wasn't much
funnel.
of a need.
Yeah, we had a funnel, so. I mean, the refrigerator. He had a cook in there. He had his cooktop. His grill, refrigerators, coolers, everything. The beach.
Yeah.
He had his little thing out in the mangroves for the kayaks. That was fantastic.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was beautiful.
Well, we are definitely going to get into a lot more conversation about last week because we got a lot to talk about. There's something very, very important that we have to discuss before we get into any of that.
What is that?
I have priorities. Or prioritize, as they would say. Do you know what today is?
I do.
Do you know what today is, Golden?
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
No.
Monday!
Oh, no.
Yes, I know what it is.
Today is Wednesday.
I do know
but
what it is.
Do you out there know what today is? It is the Marine Corps birthday. Hoorah! Happy birthday to all my Marine jarheads out there. And, of course, in honor of the Marine Corps birthday, whenever you get in a pinch, call a Marine.
Sitting in a bar, boozing, losing. Some jack-off walks up, cruising for a bruising, popping off and making my old redneck red. He asked my girl if she'd like to dance. He had 3 buddies, so I had no chance. I looked around the room for a friend, and I saw Fred. A quick evaluation of the situation, we entered into a conversation that seemed to last the better part of the next 2 songs. Now, I didn't say and they didn't ask, but Fred did 2 tours over in Iraq, and son, it was over before it was even on. Call a Marine instead of 911. They're built to improvise, adapt, and overcome. When you're in knee deep and you're up Schitt's Creek, you've tried everything. Tell you what you do. Call a Marine. Now my sister's husband didn't love her no more, and he runned off with a skinny little whore and left her sitting around the house with a couple of kids. She just lays around in that moo-moo gown old girl put on about 35 pounds, and one day I went over to her house and I said, hey sis, if you want to fix what troubles you, just ease down the VFW and you'll walk through the door and turn those boys' heads. For most of those boys, it's been a while. Just show a little leg and that Marlboro smile. And if that don't work out for you, girl, ask for Fred. Call a Marine instead of 911. They're built to improvise, adapt, and overcome. If you're in knee deep and you're up Schitt's Creek, you've tried everything. Tell you what you do. Call a Marine. Some douchebag rises up and overthrows his government. Diplomacy ain't working and ammo's all been spent. The world is in a crisis and the media's are cursed. I'll tell you what to do when it goes from bad to worse. Call a Marine instead of 911. They're built to improvise, adapt, and overcome. When you're in knee deep and you're up Schitt's Creek, you've tried everything. Tell you what you do. Call a Marine. Tell you what to do, baby. You can call a Marine. Yeah, yeah.
That's right. You call a Marine instead of 911.
That's what I do.
I had to just get it out of the way. It's our birthday. It comes every year, November 10th. And, of course, there is no coincidence that the Marine Corps was established November 10th, 1775. And we got our independence in July of 1776. It didn't take them boys a year.
Didn't they conjugate in a bar and start this?
Yes, the Marine Corps was created in Tavern in Pennsylvania.
Right on.
So the only branch of the military I'm sure that was ever created in a bar, and how fitting.
And they live up to their reputation
We've been known to.
in all ways.
Some of them. Some of them.
So happy birthday to all of my Marine Corps friends, the hippie chick, Tim Campbell, and the list goes on and on.
Yes.
So happy birthday.
And that guy and Kat both were right.
What?
They knew it was the Marine Corps birthday.
Yeah.
Well,
I know. They're on it.
I expect nothing less of that guy because he is a wealth of knowledge.
He really is.
He really, really is. So, what you doing, Every Golden?
I'm just got my little sheet out.
You got your
His
cheat sheet
list.
as the picks for this week?
Sheet out. Yeah. Whenever you want to let
Cheat
me
sheets?
run with
Sheet.
this here in a little bit, I'll run with it. I just got it
Nah.
in front of me.
No, we'll get to
But
it.
we're going to run down. You going to run down YouTube?
Yeah, let's run down some shout outs there on the YouTube.
Well, we have the ambassador. We already
course,
said that.
yes.
She's there. We got that guy. I'm going down the list. as
That
I see
guy.
him. We
Hey,
got
thank
the
you.
le-
Thank
Go-
you so much to that guy and Kat for your hospitality of bringing us all into your home.
Yes.
And,
Wow.
and my gosh, cook some fantastic breakfast there on Sunday for the Sunday
I didn't
show.
get no breakfast.
Let us hang out there on the
We
beach,
missed the
stare at the
breakfast.
stars. I mean, and we got to meet Brody.
Brody was a star in his
yes.
own right.
Yes, he is. He's such a good boy.
He's a hoss.
He is.
That dog is a hoss. And with the lovely Catherine, who I was trying to get to, the lovely
Yes.
Catherine. Thank you for inviting us and letting us come into your home.
Yes.
And see it and witness it. It was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
We loved it.
And she has the best. She was wearing the best clothes, like the dresses that she wears. I love them.
Yeah.
I'd ask her where to get them. She informed me
Just
it's
nice
Amazon.
little sundress. Just,
Yeah.
Nice, light,
Yes.
cool.
Well, you kind of
Comfortable.
need that when you live on a tropical island.
Right?
Perhaps. And we have Giraffe. She's out there. Hello,
Hey, Giraffe.
Hello to Giraffe and hello, Grayson.
Our good friend Scotty the Chill.
Hey,
He's
Scotty
out
Chill.
there.
Scotty
Hey,
Chill.
Scott. And let's see.
I tell you what, that man, I don't know how Scotty's still walking.
He's
'cause-
got to have a vacation hangover.
Oh my God. I mean, every time you turned around, he was here, he was there, he was there, he was here, he was there. I'm like, heck with where the Beach Buddha was. It was like, where the heck is Scotty
Where's
Chill?
the
'Cause
Chill?
Yeah.
every
I
time
saw
you-
him almost as many times as I did the
Yeah, I know.
Beach Buddha.
He was everywhere.
He was all over that island.
Boing, there he is.
Yep.
And of course, our sponsors out there, Mr. Joe Leo.
And
Hello.
yes,
JBL
Joe,
Legends Travel.
we did miss you.
Yes.
Joe, we did. We really did.
Yes.
We really missed
Maybe
you.
next year you'll make it down with
And
us.
that's what we have right now on YouTube. So
All right.
you can proceed, sir.
I can proceed. Well, thank you for letting me proceed.
Go ahead.
So overall, we'll start here with Lou. Ladies first, Golden, as they always say. Ladies first.
Of course.
What
Do I get to
would
tell my story?
you have
Okay.
well, how about let's work into
Okay.
that. But how about your initial, since, we were all Key West virgins.
Right.
We are virgins no more. And so why don't you tell everybody what it was like to lose your virginity?
It was amazing. Much better the second time around, if you know what I'm saying. No, it was great. We had it was, I want to say, more than what I expected.
In some things, yes, it was.
Yes, I was expecting, not quiet, but I was expecting a quaint little town. It was such a bustling place on one side of the island, and then you get to the other side of the island, and it was
Nah.
stone quiet.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's like, nah.
Yeah, it was just kind of.
That was neat. That was very cool.
Yeah, I mean, you went from big city to little tiny town feel in
About
4 miles.
A mile and a
no,
half.
about 8 or 9 bicycle pumps, about pedal cranks. About 8 or 9 pedal cranks is like
Right?
you hear crickets. It was great.
Yeah, it was amazing. We had the best time. I didn't get to see everything that I wanted to see, which just means I need to go back again. But I got to meet a lot of cool people. We talked to a couple of the local businesses, and hopefully we'll have some amazing things in the work. And then the showcase, of course, was just phenomenal. It was just phenomenal. The last day I got to help Michelle do the wine tasting.
Yes, you did.
I think that was the most fun I had the entire time.
Really?
I'm not sure if it was the coffee shots that started the day or the wine that I tasted
To finish the day.
finish the day. But either way, it was a blast.
The interesting people in between.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that made the
And
trip.
there's something about standing behind the bar. Everybody talks to you.
Yeah.
You know, so and we met some really, really cool people. Hopefully they're listening tonight
Yes.
from Cleveland, Ohio. So not too far from where we came from. And of course, there were a couple people that walked in with Ohio State gear on. So that always gets B-Dawg's attention.
Well, of course. And, all you got to do is you can be on the other side of the room. And all you got to do is yell, OH!
Yep.
And you hear an IO in response.
I heard it.
It's an immediate bond. We are kinfolk at that
I
point.
witnessed that.
Exactly.
I witnessed it go down. I heard you do it.
Yeah. And from that moment forward, they were best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my dog over there. That's my sea dog.
So what did you think about the trip, Golden?
I'm going to say hello to Kelly McCool first.
Hello,
Callie.
Kelly
Hump day
McCool.
to you from the West Coast.
Yes.
Hey, Callie.
Hello out there in California.
It was interesting. It was very eye opening,
Yes.
and
In more ways than one.
yes, it really was, and very shirt raising.
I don't even want to talk. Yeah, we'll get into that with story time with Golden. He never felt so.
Oh my Lord.
I got my nipple licked, real mean like. They were mean.
Okay, so there was this bride to be
Yeah,
at the showcase.
and her mean bride to be party. Her scoop of winches. I don't know what you call them.
After she got drugged down by security off of the tables, she approached Golden. I don't know what happened. I missed the whole thing. He came. Well, first of all, can I tell what you did? You got to put the camera on Golden's face for this, though.
Oh, it's on there.
So, the when you had to go to the bathroom, that was the best.
Which time?
When you got hit on.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
Hey, Rick Savage.
Yeah, she comes up.
Hey, Rick.
So she comes up, and I don't know if I told the wife this one, and it's probably best I didn't. She comes
Sorry,
up to
Claudia.
me, and I had my placard on. I had my
Right.
lanyard with my placard on.
Right.
It had my name on it, and it said, that says Golden. Why are you Golden? I said, that's my name. Oh, well, I think you're real golden. I think you could be real golden, and just kind of pointed at me and wiggled her finger, and I said, looked her in the eyeballs, I said, I got to go to the bathroom. I didn't know what to do. I'm 51 years old. My wife's standing right over here. Nope, gone. I got to go to the bathroom. She kind of squinted at the side of her eye. Like,
She didn't expect that response.
the hell? So I tucked my
Lord.
tail between my legs and went into the bathroom. Like, I'm getting away from here.
Just like that scene out of Forrest Gump. I got to pay.
I gotta go to the bathroom. That's all I could come up with.
He comes over to me with this look of pure shock and fear on his face.
I was scared to death. I'm like, that ain't happened in 30 years,
Oh, you're making me snort.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, it was so funny. And then after the chick with the shirt incident,
Yeah.
with the licking incident,
Yeah.
he comes.
She did it real mean like. She's like devil tongue. She was actually doing that, going, lick his nipple. Okay. Go ahead.
He comes back over and he says, I've been violated.
Violated. This is true. This is the way it went down.
And it was
There's
all
5
in like
of
a
them.
2-hour period.
I couldn't have fought them off. There's 5 of them. So I ran from the one, I ran from the one girl. I said, I can get away from her. I can get in here in the bathroom. I can get on top of something and, fight her off. But, the other 5, I was defenseless. I had to do what they said. Lift your shirt. Show your nipple.
So he did.
Okay.
Only Golden.
Just goes to show you never know what's going to happen at the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key Westbound.
Or on the B-Dawg and Lou show.
Right?
Or on this show. If this is your first time joining in on the show, we should remind you that this show is completely unscripted and we never know what Golden's going to say.
No.
But this was an actual event. I witnessed
This
it.
really happened.
Yeah, poor Golden. You didn't even. G-Raf wants to know if you got any beads.
No.
Didn't even get any beads out of the whole thing.
No, I got violated. Hey, Jody Orr, he's out there.
Hello to Jody Orr.
Hey, Jody.
If you're just tuning in, I'm sorry. You missed it.
Miss Claudia's out there. She said she is dying.
Hello to the Golden Girl.
Yeah.
Of course, the Golden Girl is also our producer, our manager, Claudia Golden of Golden Entertainment.
And my partner in crime.
And your partner in crime.
That's right.
Okay, so since we've started a story time off early, why don't you tell everybody about you and Claudia and your adventures around Key West?
Oh yeah. Stalkers. You got some stalking music, big dog?
I know they were stalking, but it benefited me, so it was all right.
Listen. Okay, so everybody knows that before we started this, before we went down, I was on a mission. Billy Dean was playing. Paul Overstreet was playing. Tom and Coley were playing.
All in the same location.
All in the same building. So we, hold on.
What'd you do?
And just like that, she just got sidetracked.
I did.
Squirrel!
Sorry.
Squirrel.
So we...
Chicken
everywhere.
Key West, it was chickens.
It was
There were chickens everywhere.
Listen, okay, so I'll finish my stalking story after some music, but before, I have to tell, I never knew B-Dawg was scared of chickens. The poor man, we were walking down the road. He was half asleep in the morning, and all of a sudden, this bush starts moving. And this chicken jumps out of the bush, and Brian jumped off the sidewalk into the street. It was the funniest thing ever.
It set my PTSD the hell off. What the hell? Daggone chicken jumping out of the damn bushes at me.
Oh, that was funny. Oh, my Lord, that was funny.
In IEC,
sorry.
I guess it'd be.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
Sorry, I got sidetracked.
Yes, she did, but
Danny Lynn was texting me. I forgot.
that's all right. Well,
But I will talk about this.
You will talk about that, but as anything else, just like Joe Downing said, we were down by the water, just living it up.
Chilling on the beach, breezes blowing in. What a view I got from here. I guess you could say I can barely afford a sip of sunshine and beer. Looking out at the majestic sea, it is so crystal clear that with my 2 feet in the sand, I'm smiling from ear to ear. I'm living it up down by the water. Can't get enough of them island waves. My lady love, well, I just caught her singing, sitting on the dock of the bay. Play them steel drums, pour some real rum, find your freedom to say we're living it up down by the water. Oh, what a beautiful day. Me and my baby heading home, Chesney record on repeat. I tell you, brother, it's a pretty damn cool down here in the heat. We're living it up down by the water. Can't get enough of them island waves. dock of the bay. Play them steel drums, pour some real rum, find your freedom to say we're living it up down by the water. Oh, what a beautiful day. Living it up down by the water. Can't get enough of them island waves. My little love, well, I just caught her singing, sitting on the dock of the bay. Play them steel drums, pour some real rum, find your freedom to say we're living it up down by the water. Oh, what a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, what a beautiful day.
Hey y'all, this is B-Dawg.
And Lou.
From Tropical Country, B-Dawg and Lou, here to tell you about our sponsor, JBL Legends Travel.
JBL Legends Travel is your full-service travel agent. They specialize in cruises, all-inclusive resort vacations, destination weddings, and romantic getaways. They're dedicated to offering you the best prices and advice, all while maintaining an emphasis on customer service.
So don't hesitate to contact them so they can start planning your next travel adventure. You can contact them at 732-831-5200 or check them out online at jbltravelgroup.net.
Mom needs rest. We need a vacation. Daddy's stressed. We need a vacation.
safe. Now shadow skirts the shoreline off the coast of Mexico. Another run, another deal, another midnight low. In a world of lies and wrong deals, living just outside the law. One slip of your senses, boy, and you might lose it all. He's the clothes from cowboy, he doesn't ride the range. His pony's got sand in his shoes as he rides across that coastal plain. Doesn't hurt no cattle, his steed's a Boston whaler. Like nothing you ain't never seen, he's wider. Billy Kid, he's John Wayne as a sailor.
Oh, a little John Friday, Coastal Cowboy for you. All right, here we're going to, I hear we have a special guest that's trying to join us in here on video. So let me see if I can get it connected in here. And, hey, it's the Tiki Man. And no, I cannot hear you. Hold
Just
on.
see a black screen. Now I hear him now.
Hey, are you there? I can't not hear you. I don't hear you, sir.
Nope.
Nope.
We got nothing.
Nothing.
Just holler through the glass.
That's actually what we was doing. We had our special guest tonight was having some issues with some audio. So the Tiki Man decided he was going to try to give it a try. He thought we had some things worked out, and unfortunately we don't. So,
Oh, no.
So I guess we'll just have to do the interview with our special guest another week. I apologize for that, but technology is what it is. But
Maybe it'll come together in a minute.
Well, he looks good with his
Yeah.
aviators, even if we can't
He
hear
does.
him.
he does look pretty cool with those aviators on, doesn't he?
Smashing,
He says
dog.
bye.
All right, so unfortunately, yes, we're going to have to put off the interview with Matt Van Fossen tonight until we get our audio issues. And again, that's what happens when you have to break a studio down and move it all the way to Key West and tear it down multiple times there and bring it back and put it all back together again. And this is the first live show we've done since Key
That's
West.
right.
So there are bound to be a little hiccups here or there, but
That guy says
it will be
that
fine.
Tiki Man needs his expertise, because he's all technology.
Perhaps.
Yeah, it helps once you realize that you have a computer.
Hey, Maureen is out there. She's giving herself a hand clap. She remembered the show this week.
There's
Marine.
a ton of, they're not a ton, but there's several.
Yes,
people
there
that have
is.
chimed in. I think I said
Go
hello
ahead,
to
Golden.
Jody Orr. Hello, Jody.
Hey,
DJ
Jody.
FX,
Tell
he's
Ginger I
out
said
there.
hey.
And Ginger, and of course Callie McCool. We said hello to him. Patty Smith.
Hello to Patty and
Hello,
Eric. We
Patty
can't forget
and-
about Eric.
We're sorry that you're not feeling so well, Patty. I think my wife has the same crud that you have. It's post-beach syndrome, I guess. I guess what you might call it.
PBS.
Corona.
Verona. She said,
Verona.
She hasn't made it all the way home yet. And we hope you
okay.
make it home safe, babe. Sis,
Yes.
we hope you make it home.
We hope. Yeah,
she's at her friend's house hanging out.
well, we hope she gets back across the border safe.
And we got
Absolutely.
that Mo Cephas.
Mo Cephas.
She's out there.
Hello to Mo Cephas, and of course we can't forget about Chris.
No, can't.
You can never forget about the significant others. You know?
No.
Then you said Maureen. Yeah. Hey, Maureen. She noticed me on the airplane. She's like, "You look
Oh,
familiar."
yeah, she was on your same flight going down.
Hey, you look familiar. I said, yeah.
Look at that. You're all
Oh, yeah.
famous and shit, getting recognized in public.
Not really, but I'm just glad you noticed me, Maureen. We did have a good time running into one another, and I did get off my feet, and I did sit down for a little while.
Yeah.
So just let her know that.
And your wonderful wife corrected me. We were not stalking. We were networking.
Yeah, that's the word for it.
You were networking because you got away with it.
Listen, okay, it started out as stalking. It
Yes.
turned, and then it turned into networking. Because it worked in our favor.
Because you knew
Yes.
you figured out how to do it.
We
How do you
did.
do it, ladies? How do you do it?
Okay, so here's what happened.
You see what happened was.
So, of course, Claudia and I, we had the timing down. We had to go over there like 3 or 4 hours before the show because I knew they were going to be sound checking. What time they probably were going to be showing up. So we walked down there. We're standing outside, and all of a sudden, I see Tom walk up.
Tom Shepard.
Tom Shepard walks up.
Yes.
And I'm standing behind this big pillar.
Like she's trying to hide.
You know.
Like she's trying to hide.
So Claudia and I are like peeking out around this pillar like a couple of stalkers.
Cause y'all was.
G-Raf said she has to tell everybody. She tried to warn them on the chat that I wasn't kidding when I said I would find him. And I really wasn't. So anyway, Claudia is my partner in crime because she brought her T-shirt from back in the day.
She's a
professional.
She's quite wily.
Yeah.
She's quite wily, that golden girl of mine.
So then, just to be sure, I look up on my phone real quick a picture of Tom Shepard, and I realize that really is him. So then,
And you should feel bad that the fact you didn't already know that.
I know. So, and he had a woman with him, his wife, Coley. Mm-hmm. And she's beautiful. Coley McCabe. So she, of course, Claudia and I just step out from behind the thing. We walk up to Coley. We start talking to her first because you always go through the wives.
Right.
So we start talking to her, and then we start talking to Tom, and they are wonderful, super, super nice. And so we introduced ourselves as being with Tiki Man Radio. And so we talked to them for a little while because Tom was playing our showcase the next day.
Is that when he put the chloroform rags up?
No.
Oh, no.
He kept those in his pocket.
Still had them out. Okay.
Yeah. So then we go, as we're getting ready to leave, we mention that we also were hoping to talk with Paul Overstreet and Billy Dean.
Yes.
And so Coley proceeds to say, oh, well, they're sound checking right now. So if you'd like, why don't you come back around 1 o'clock and we will, why don't you come back around 1 o'clock and just go on back there? And at first I was like, oh, okay. And then I said, back where? And she said, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be out at the lobby at 1 o'clock. We'll meet you and we'll just take you back to see them.
We figured you stalkers already knew.
Right? Well, I was assuming she meant backstage, but I did not want to be nasty. You know, you don't want to assume.
Where we go? I don't know.
Yeah. So then we go flying back to y'all. We help set up for the showcase. We do all this stuff. We end up going. I talked to Brian, and of course he's like, well, I want to go. So we go back down, and at 1 o'clock we go running back down, meet Coley. She takes us, well, she goes back and gets Paul Overstreet. He talks to us for a while. Now my kids, the only way I could explain to them who Paul Overstreet was is his son played Trouty Mouth on Glee. And I can't remember his son's first name, but it's Paul Overstreet's son. Cold, I don't remember. Anyway, so talked to him for a little bit. Tom and Coley gave us some of their new music, and we were having a great time. Then they lead us into the auditorium, and we got to sit and listen to Billy Dean's sound check. We talked to his wife, who is a super, super sweet lady. End up down by the stage talking to Billy Dean for a while. Claudia got to show him his T-shirt. It was really cool. He was really excited. We were joking around about the mullet.
They didn't have a way to sign it, so
no, they didn't have a way to sign it.
Bring your marker, Golden. You hurt yourself on that one.
Yeah, but she did get some great pictures.
Right, she did.
So we do have proof, and he was shooting a video and stuff. So his videographer was helping us out with some things, and
that was great. That's great. That is great.
We ended up getting we made it short and sweet because he was getting ready to go on. They actually delayed opening the doors so that we could talk to them a little bit longer. So yeah. The doors were supposed to open, and Billy wasn't done talking to us. And so he delayed opening the doors for a little bit, and then we got a really cool short interview with him that we're going to be posting on YouTube. I finished editing it today, and it was actually filmed by his videographer And then they emailed it to our producer manager, and yeah, it was just amazing.
That's fantastic.
It was so cool. And, Claudia and I were being all cool, and we were being all radio people, and it was fine. And then we walked away, and I think both of us were doubting if we were going to be able to walk back just at the end. Like when we got there and they said, come back at 1. Okay. We turned around and walked away. I couldn't even hardly hold my phone. I had to go across the street, sit down, have a drink, get myself together. Claudia was way more cool than we were, but yeah. So we have an interview coming with Billy Dean. We're going to be posted on YouTube, and some new music from Tom and Coley, and Paul Overstreet's going to be sending us some new music.
That's fantastic.
And yeah, I mean, it did turn out to be.
That was a good trip. That was a great trip.
It was stalking turned networking.
Which, of course, our interview with Billy Dean is very, very short.
Yeah.
About 3 minutes, because we literally was.
I told him
interviewing him right in front of the stage, and they're holding people out.
Yeah.
From coming into the auditorium until they finished talking to us. Kind of felt really important with that. But
yes.
Have a real quick announcement here.
Uh-oh.
And reach out to your friends who may be out there listening. We've lost our ability on the radio. The radio right now.
Oh, the radio's gone?
The radio went dead, so we are YouTube only.
Okay.
Wow. That's the first.
Usually it's the other way around.
It's something about with the signal is not picking up the mixing board on the radio side. So, and we cannot do it during the show because we'd have to shut everything down, reboot everything. We had good radio when we started, and then somewhere along the line it just went out. So we are on YouTube.
So
only.
y'all just have to stare at our smiling faces.
So tell your friends if anybody messaged you and said I was listening to the radio and it just went dead. Tell them to come on over here to the YouTube, and that way they can stare at us and chat with us, and we're going to continue on because the show always goes on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Show must go on.
Listen, they're giving me a hard time on YouTube here.
I want to say goodnight to Scott Dyer. He says his nighttime cold meds are kicking in. He's out. So apparently he may have the Key West crud too that lots of folks have come back with.
Well, I'm telling you, this time change is not helping.
No, it's not.
They don't help nobody. That ain't worth a damn for nothing.
Yeah, so good night to Scotty Chill. Get some rest.
Sweet dreams.
And Kelly McCool said he really enjoyed following the B-Dawg and crew during the Key West thing. So thanks for following us. Thanks for keeping up with us, Kelly. All right.
And of course, we have to thank everybody who jumped on board of liking the Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on Tikimanradio Facebook page. When we went to Key West, we had, I think, we had just hit 500. And now we're approaching, 800 now? Pretty close?
I went to
work
today.
Let me check right quick.
So
I went to work.
Golden did go to work today.
We gained a lot of followers since we got back from Key West. So I want to thank everybody who has joined and following us on that page as well. Which, of course, you want to jump over and you want to like all the other pages. Tiki Man Radio, Island Vibes, all of them. You need to make sure that you like everybody because we promote each other. Mm-hmm. So
that's it's one big happy.
Yeah,
hey, whatever happened to the soap chick? Man, that was good soap.
It is good soap.
That was some pretty soap.
It is good soap. We got to meet a lady down there, and we're going to be doing some chit-chatting with her. We've got some samples, and so we'll see what's coming.
Sweet.
Yeah.
TBD.
Yeah, to be determined.
Or later.
Yeah, hopefully there's some exciting.
She was a character in herself.
Yes.
She really was.
She was a personality.
She was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
She was a lot of fun.
We were at 686.
Yes, 686.
Oh, 686. Oh, oh my golly.
We put about 100 on today.
Yeah, and that's all Golden's people.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Wow.
I love you guys.
Yes, we love everybody
that's
well.
That's mostly Pickens County.
Pickens County,
yes.
Georgia.
Oh.
Jasper, Georgia.
Jasper, Georgia's in the house.
We love Jasper.
Then I have some friends that I work with that may be listening to. Wayne, if you're out there, the Wayniac, hello. And Hayden, if you're out there, hello to you too. So I texted them and told them that I'd be on, and they want to listen to my picks. So I told them I was on. So we'll see if they're out there.
Nice.
Well, how about...
Let's play some music.
How about what we do? What we're going to do is since you were out there name dropping left and right. And, and it, of course, did I mention it's the Marine Corps birthday?
Once or twice.
So how about we just do a little, as they would say in the Corps, a little 3-round burst of a little Coley Overstreet and a little Billy Dean.
Perfect.
We'll be back.
Spring break can't hardly wait to get down there and stay up too late. Hotel right on the sand. Only plan is making no plan. Will they get sunburned? Will they fall in love? Will they find the water? Will they just hook up? Will they get a little crazy? Will they break the law? Make it home without getting caught? Will they all come back just a little bit changed? Will there be hangovers and a walk of shame? Will there be a lot of smiles and a lot of good memories made? It's a sure thing. Fake IDs in a tiki bar, cowboys singing with a red guitar. One more round, letting down their hair, dancing with no one and everyone there, moving like the ocean while the music plays, crashing into each other like waves. Will they get sunburned? Will they fall in love? Will they find the one or will they just hook up? Will they get a little crazy? Will they break the law? Make it home without getting caught? Will they all come back just a little bit changed? Will there be hangovers and a walk of shame? Will there be a lot of smiles and a lot of good memories made? It's a sure stay. Will they never be the same? It's a sure thing. It's a sure thing.
Hi, this is Michelle Myers, the ambassador for the Tropical Country Show with B-Dawg and Lou, streaming live every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern through the Tikiman Radio app and YouTube channel. What could possibly go wrong?
My girlfriend just called, she said she's moving out. Didn't really want to hear what it was all about, so I just laid the phone down on the tile and started spreading on the lotion. She says she's taking the dog, she's taking the car, she's taking my best friend, and they're going far away. Guess I should cry me an ocean. But it's hard to feel bad on the beach. Trouble's just too out of reach. I'd muster a tear if I could, but I don't think it'd do me one dang bit of good. Out here with the sand and the sea, ain't nothing is bothering
walking towards me. A big old smile and a little two-piece, and I've already started forgetting, oh, what's her name? She's pouring me drinks and she's stroking my hand. She wants me to help her work on her tan. Well, okay. No pain, no gain. Yeah, it's hard to feel bad on the beach. What a day, man, ain't it a peach? I'd muster a tear if I could, but I don't think it'd do me one damn bit of good. Out here with the sand in the sea, nothing is bothering me. Maybe I should feel sad, but it's hard feeling bad on the beach. She was always on my back about something, always bringing me down, down, down. And my old pal, well, he's got it coming. That tongue wagging, but it's shagging, never-ending money spending. Witchy woman's his problem now. Yeah, it's hard to feel bad on the beach. What a day, man, ain't it a peach? Just look at those beautiful eyes. I may be the luckiest man alive. This is just about as good as it gets, and she looks even better when wet. Maybe I should feel sad, but it's hard feeling bad on the beach. Yeah, maybe I should be sad, but it's hard feeling bad on the beach.
I tossed a little prayer out to that skyline. Feels like my heart is pumping pure sunshine. Got the windows down and the world rushing in. A passenger seat with you strapped right in beside me. Nothing in my rear view, nothing but black top, blue sky, life passing by. This is the day I'm gonna start all over. This is the day I'm gonna get it right. This is the day that I'll remember as the first day of my life. I can taste the air I'm breathing. I can see beyond the cloud. I won't waste another precious moment, starting here and now. This is the day. Look at all those daisies coming on the roadside. They took a long, hard, cold winter in stride. Gonna park on the shoulder, maybe pick a few. Hear God talking to me when I do. It'll be the first time I've heard him in a long time. I feel him in the wet grass, soft breeze, moving through the trees. This is the day I'm gonna start all over. This is the day I'm gonna get it right. This is the day that I'll remember as the first day of my life. I can taste the air I'm breathing. I can see beyond the cloud. I won't waste another precious moment, starting here and now. This is the day.
Well, this is the day, Billy Dean.
Listen, I didn't think there was a Billy Dean song out there that I had not heard.
I found one.
Oh my Lord, I love that song.
Founded it.
Yes.
They did. You said from 2012?
I believe that was off of an album from 2012.
Well, that's back when I was stalking him. I must have been slacking or something.
Maybe you had so much other good music out that you just missed it.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But
that'll happen.
That was a fantastic song. I think I'm going to be playing that for a little motivation now.
I don't, it's kind of hard to keep up when you're stalking multiple people that you kind of lose track.
Matt and G-Raff were on. Matt Van Fossen's on the chat tonight, guys.
Hey, Matt, I apologize. I'm okay. I'm going to take the hit for tonight.
Boom. Okay.
I'm going to take the hit because evidently in my process of setting everything up and all of that, I accidentally disconnected a cord. One little cable.
Down goes B-Dawg.
One little cable. I disconnected it, which led to not being able to have any vocals on the video, and would also have been why we all of a sudden had dead air on the radio station.
Well, at least you're owning it. At least you're owning it.
It just
You own it.
It was one little cord that sticks out right here by where I controlled my two mices.
Right.
My maces. And I pulled a cord. So then I corrected the radio issue. I disconnected from the mobile unit that we use back to the base. So over on the base, they do have music over there. It's the regular Tikiman Radio programming, and that's why the show is now currently on video. But have no fear, because the video is always available for replay on YouTube.
That's right.
And then the audio is always available for a restream over on SoundCloud. So it's all good. It's all good. We're rolling with it.
We always do.
I'm going to tell you what. A few months ago, I would have totally had a conniption fit, lost my crap, and
we would have had to feed him some extra beers.
And they'd had, but now it's just like, hey, we're rolling with it. So because by God, we're professionals.
Yeah,
at least you didn't hit. At least you didn't hit this chord,
right?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that one either.
Nope.
Golden unplugged the whole thing a few months ago.
Unplugged the whole thing. Yeah, you know what happens when you have a Cinco de Mayo show.
Well, while we were down there for the showcase, they were running some margarita drink specials.
Yes.
Yeah, we were running them here that night too.
Golden wouldn't drink a one. He said no tequila after the Mardi Gras or after the
Cinco de Mayo
show.
But the Cinco de Mayo show still today is our highest viewed show, and it's been restreamed I don't know how many times, all because you and your little hat.
That hat was great.
Oh,
it was fun.
If I had not, done some stuff, and it would have been even better. But
well, listen, maybe if you'd had some of those margaritas, you would have enjoyed getting accosted a little bit more.
I don't know about that. No means no. I mean, my mouth didn't say anything, but my eyes were clearly saying no.
Listen, we saw some things down there.
Yeah, whenever you show up,
had some drinks, saw some stuff.
Well, you missed it because we I don't know if I want to say fortunately or unfortunately arrived in Key West on the final day and night of Fantasy Fest.
Oh, you was fortunate.
So we got to experience
a little bit,
fortunate,
just a little bit of Fantasy Fest, and Laura Lou got her eyes full.
Listen,
did you see some naked? Did you see some naked stuff?
I saw some dude.
Yeah.
It was Whittle. He really needed to put some clothes on. It wasn't nothing to brag about, if you know what I'm saying. And then there was another little older gentleman who had a full body suit on that just made him look like he was not wearing anything.
Oh.
And it was not flattering either. Yeah, it was a little spooky. We didn't get to see Danny's, these two guys enjoyed Danny's photos from the night before.
Some of them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Some of them were pretty nice, but some of them were like,
oh, whoa.
Ow!
Right?
So she says, where you going? I said, I'm going here to get a salt shaker. For what? I said, to sprinkle in my eyes. I'm going to look at it.
Well, we were there at Dirty Harry's. Next door was the strip club.
Yeah. I
And
didn't make it in there.
well, Claudia and I
No, but we
guys,
got our picture taken. Though.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, outside. So outside the strip club, there's the daddy daycare sign, the husband daycare
sign. Yes.
So we get Claudia and I, while we're in the midst of our networking, get this photo on our phones of our men standing outside the strip club with the husband daycare sign in between them.
With the message says, "While you do your stalking, we're going to do some stalking of our own."
Yes, and
networking.
Oh yeah, it's networking. Yes,
I've actually done that in my past. That was my job at one time. Talent search. Yeah, I did that.
attaboy. Well, listen, I was not even jealous. I was standing there.
Yes, it was the 90s. It was the 90s. It was a more simpler time. But yes, I understand, because y'all know we weren't going to go in there because we was broke.
Well,
we had no money.
That's true. We had it with us, but we didn't have much. But we had what we had with us.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't even have cared because I was going to be standing there looking at those guys, so it was okay. We were perfectly satisfied.
You ain't gonna go home. You ain't gonna go home with no stripper. Trust me, fellas. I've tried. About a couple of years back in the 90s, you're not going home with a stripper.
Y'all are still coming home
If you
with
do,
us.
you're sleeping in a recliner. If you're lucky.
What do they say? The senoritas don't caro when there's no dinero.
Right on, Arrow. Right on, Arrow.
Hey, Golden.
Yeah.
You ready to do some picks?
Are you gonna play the song?
Hold on.
Look, he gets this look on his face. No,
Yeah,
do you have the camera on him?
Yep. Are you ready? Hold on.
Are you gonna play the song?
Hold on. Gotta make sure the room is quiet. Are you ready?
It's quiet.
Are you ready for some football? The following is for entertainment purposes only. Golden is not a professional. He is merely a college football fan who loves football almost as much as he loves to hear himself talk. These are Golden's picks.
Sad.
He looks forward to that so much. I love it.
Thank you. That is a fantastic intro. But it's sad.
Why?
It's sad right now. You know where we're at? Week 11.
We are week 11. College football season is starting to wind down.
Starting to wind down. You know when the last week of regular season play is?
When?
Week 13.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's only 2 more weeks. 3 more weeks.
Three more weeks.
Yep.
They're playing ball tonight. There are actually games going tonight. So,
all right.
We're going to go back and we're going to look at some stuff. The 10th of January is a national championship game. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to read this back. The bowl games actually start December 17th.
All right.
That's the Bahama Bowl. That's the first one. That's when the first one starts. Week 15 from this season is the Army-Navy game when everybody's like relaxed before their bowl games.
Go Navy.
Army and Navy.
Go Navy.
That's cool. Army and Navy, they play. They don't take it in.
I love my Army friends, but go Navy.
The military don't. They never take a week off.
No.
Okay. Week 14 will be the conference championships.
Okay.
And of course, like I said, week 13 is the end of the regular schedule. So, we'll start off. We're going to talk about some stuff. And I'm not going to start with the number 1 team in the nation. I'm not going to start harping on them. I'm going to talk about one of the other top teams. Alabama's getting fat eating another cupcake this week. All right. I think they're playing the Jasper, Georgia Lions Club. I think is the team they've got. They're like 8,500 point favorite or something. I forget what it is. They're like 60 point favorites in this game. Hang on, I got it right here. I can look it up. It's here in front of me somewhere. 51.5 point favorites.
Wow.
With the 67.5 over under, I'm not even touching that. I'm not even going to. And Florida, they have no line either. They're getting fat off their cupcakes, so they're not winning. So might as well get fat and eat some cupcakes. Right. But let's jump into it.
All right, let's jump into it. Let's do it. Okay,
the games that start off are at 12 o'clock on Saturday. Memphis and ECU. Because we have Memphis fans out there.
Yep, we do.
Okay, Memphis is a 6-point favorite at home. But I'm going to say ECU, the Pirates cover this game. What do you think? They cover 6. I'm saying they get within 6. I'm not saying they win.
Yeah.
But they're going to get within 6 of under 59. They're not going to get to 59.
No. So I would agree with you on that.
All right. What's that? You smell something? I smell upset.
Oh, what do you smell?
What
do you smell?
Michigan going to Penn State. They're a 1-point favorite right now. Penn State wins this ball game.
Well,
I'd go with that.
Well,
Penn State wins this ball game.
Just because I am a diehard Buckeye fan, I will agree with you.
Thank you.
And I'm not allowed to say that word, the M word.
The team up north?
Yeah, that team up north. I'm not allowed to say the M word.
Okay, so that's under a 48.5. I say stay under it. I think so. I don't think that game gets over. I think this is a low-scoring ball game, and I think it's where we're going to stay.
All right.
There's that smell again.
Another upset?
Right. Baylor upsets Oklahoma this week.
Ooh.
Yeah. Baylor's on fire. They're playing good. See, I don't know what the line. I didn't write the line down. I just said upset.
All right.
I have it here somewhere though. Right here on my magic pad. If and I can find it. I'm not gonna be able to find it. We got time, don't we?
Well, we got a few minutes.
Yeah, here it is. 5.5. It's 5.5 points. So, go ahead and bet Baylor at least to cover. I say they win this one. They're at home. They're going to win this ball game, and they're going to go over 63.
Wow.
This will be a high-scoring ball game.
Okay.
I think it will be. Then we're going to go to another 3:30 game, Miami versus Florida State. But I put this down because Mo's a Florida State fan. Even though she's tuned out, she's not listening. But that's okay. I'm picking. There's no line on the game.
Really?
They got it off, which may mean even. So I'm picking Miami to win by 8 over Florida State.
Well,
that's
an in-state battle. Anything could happen.
It is. And it's at Doak Campbell Stadium at Florida State. Florida State's just horrible this year. they're just bad. They're even worse at home. It doesn't matter where they play. Hell, they lose. They lose everywhere they go. I know how you feel, Florida State. I know how you feel. And the under of 60.5, they're not going to score that. I mean, there's not going to be that more points scored, I don't think. So we jump forward to another 3:30 game. Oh, who's this? The Ohio State Buckeyes.
OH.
OH. There's a 20.5 point margin in this game. Purdue covers 20.5. They cover it. I'm not saying they're winning. I'm saying you're not going to beat them by 20.5. You might be a little bit spooked on this game. You saw what happened whenever they played Michigan State, right?
I did.
Yeah.
It depends because let me tell you, the offense is either all out or struggles. I mean,
they're an all or nothing kind of team.
If they get scoring, I mean, it's boom, boom, boom. They're racking up the points.
They're not going to do
if they begin to struggle. It could be a low-scoring game. Purdue dominantly or normally plays Ohio State very, very tough.
Okay.
Defensively, so I think it will.
Purdue's going to cover. They'll cover 20. You're not going to beat them by 20.5.
No, I don't think we will.
No, you'll beat them by 20.5, and it stays under 56 points.
Yeah.
This game stays under 56.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Okay.
Then the other 3:30 game is these Bulldogs from Georgia are playing Tennessee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's this week?
Yeah, that's 3:30. It'll be on your TV somewhere. Mm-hmm. You'll be able to find this ball game. Let's see. I got Tennessee covering 20.5.
Really?
Yes, they're going to cover. They're going to get within 20.5 of Georgia. I say Georgia wins by 17, 18 points. Tennessee will get within will get within 20.5 on this ball game. That's what the line is today that I saw.
Okay.
And I'm going to go over 56. The line on that is 56 points, so I'm going to go over on that one.
So you think it's going to be a pretty high-scoring game?
It'll be a decently high-scoring game. It'll be an exciting game for a little while, and then Georgia's going to pull away. Georgia pull away at the end, probably middle of the third quarter. They'll start their march.
Well, you know, I keep saying Tennessee plays like the Cleveland Browns. They come out of there swinging, do really, really good, and then after halftime, I don't know what happens.
I'll tell you what happens. Depth at position. Okay, whenever you substitute people in and out, you have to Georgia is substituting, and Alabama and these top teams, they're substituting a 5-star or a 4-star with a 3 or 4-star player.
Okay.
That is still very good and could start at any other school, and they're coming in as a second stringer.
Oh, okay.
They're coming in and they're relieving the top guy, and they're still just as good as anybody, almost as good as anybody on the field.
Right.
And giving that guy a rest. And you're able, with your depth of chart, you're able to beat people.
Okay.
That is the magic with Ohio State. That is the magic with Alabama. That is the magic with
They don't
Oregon.
rebuild, they just reload.
They just reload. That's all they have to do is because they're recruiting. And Clemson was another school that could do this, but they have fallen this year.
Yeah.
But you just reload with and the condition, and that goes along with the conditioning of the team as well.
Right.
How good are you? How good and they're saying Tennessee has a very fast strike offense, and they're very up tempo, and they won't give you time to substitute, so that wears your defense out.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm saying they're gonna Tennessee's gonna cover 20.5.
Okay.
Because they can do that.
Right.
All right. So and you have to be up tempo. All right. Then the next one is it's A&M and Ole Miss. Ole Miss.
All right.
All right, I'm picking Ole Miss to them cover 3 on that. A&M, they're going into Mississippi. They're I think what I got here 3-point favorite. Then they'll go for 55.5.
Think it's going to be a high scoring game?
Over 55.5. What's half 55.5? 27.75. I mean that's that's basically 4 touchdowns apiece. That's basically a normal scoring game. So that will be better than a normal scoring game because it'll go late. That game probably going to overtime.
Okay.
That'll probably be an overtime game. And that's basically all I have.
All right.
Okay.
Is there anybody else out there that has a team they want to hear about?
Callie McCool wants to know about the tennis scores. Every week he asks for tennis scores.
God damn it, Kelly! I'm gonna have
Those West Coast people.
I'm gonna have to start reading it. I'm gonna have to start reading it, and looking on it. Well, they're gonna hit that ball across the net, and then this other gal, she's gonna hit it back across the net the other way, and she's gonna go. And that's the only reason I watch women's tennis.
Well, no matter what, when you look at it as far as the football season goes.
Maria Sharapova. I was, damn.
Well,
damn. Every time she grunted, I said, damn. I'm not even kidding.
I was like that with Andre Agassi back in the day.
I got you. With or without hair? It didn't matter.
With hair.
With hair? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There's only one partially bald dude that I love.
That's a major wrap up. What about you, B-Dawg? Is there any other teams that you want to hear about? Any other conference games?
Nah.
Callie
I think you covered the most important one as far as I'm concerned.
Everything that had playoff implications.
Yep.
And maybe major upsets and fan favorites is what I try to cover.
Right.
Well, Callie is up for an update on synchronized swimming and thinks that you and B-Dawg should do a synchronized swimming routine. He thinks you guys would nail it.
By God, we could.
Well, when you come around the tiki bar in the summertime, it's hard to tell what you may catch happening.
We could paddle around the pontoon.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun,
yeah, we can do it. We can do it.
The ambassador said she would pay to see it.
Yeah, no.
Well, line up.
Well,
I'm not wearing a thong. I'm not wearing a banana hammock. No nanner hammock.
Oh my! All right, with that,
Well, there's that.
Once you said that, we're done. We're done.
Back off the pick, so no more football.
But for anything that happens, though, you know one thing, for some football teams out there, there's going to be big sky and an open road to a championship. How about a little Brighton Stole for you?
So small, I've got some packed up bags, going nowhere fast. I'm just gonna take it slow. I'm headed for a big sky and an open road. Passing mile marker 256, life that's moving way too quick. Hands on the wheel, and I'm feeling alright. 'Cause I need to get away from it all. I wanna find a place that doesn't feel so small. I've got some packed up bags, going nowhere fast. I'm just gonna take it slow. Headed for a big sky and an open road. I'm headed for a sunset shining, slipping below the horizon. Give me a spark to watch the stars come out like diamonds. 'Cause I need to get away from it all. I wanna find a place that doesn't feel so small. Got some packed up bags, going nowhere fast. I'm just gonna take it slow. I'm headed for a big sky and an open road. An open road. Yeah, an open road.
Hey y'all, this is Craig Campbell. Be sure to tune in every Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Island Time to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, right here on Tiki Man Radio.
Couldn't take our hands off each other, never mind that we were right where we belong.
Well, the river runs down through the hills, down to the ocean where it spills into the sea. Sure wish it would take me. Yeah, I watch it pass by every day, headed toward the beach where the lucky kids play while I work with Dad. I'd rather be down in the sand. But ain't that the way life sometimes seems? Always somebody out there got a little bit more than me. I just want a little piece of that pie. Up here watching that river go by.
a kid to swallow that big old pill, watching that old river run through these hills onto the sea. Sure wish it would take me. While the lucky kids got to splash and play, Dad was teaching me lessons I would use someday. I never understood, but he knew someday I would. But ain't that the way life's supposed to be? Luckily somebody right here a little bit smarter than me, working for his piece of that pie, is watching me watching that river go by. But all us kids have our crazy dreams, trapped in lakes and little streams, and with some help and a lot of love, that big old river might scoop us up. Down through the hills, down to the ocean where it spills into the sea. I still wish it would take me. Yeah, I watch it pass by every day, headed toward the beach where the lucky kids play while I work with Dad. I wouldn't trade none of this back, 'cause ain't that the way life's supposed to be? Luckily somebody right here a whole lot wiser than me, who struggled for his piece of that pie, hopes I jump off the bank of that river and learn to fly. But all us kids have our crazy dreams, trapped in lakes and little streams. Gonna scoop me up. Thanks, Dad.
A little Boomer Blake watching the river go by, and before that was Brighton Stoll. We got to see Brighton perform live at the 5th Annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase.
Got to see Boomer, too.
Got to see Boomer.
Yep.
We had gotten to see Boomer before.
2 times, yeah.
Play, but it was the first time that we got to see Brighton play.
He actually, we went to Margaritaville to watch our good friend Tim Campbell play.
Yeah.
And Boomer got out there with him on a couple of songs, and that was great.
Yeah,
that was really good.
First time we actually, Lou and I got to see Boomer play, it was right here at the Tiki Man Summer Party right here at the Tiki
You just
Bar.
thumb your nose at me then.
So yeah, we seen him first. Nah.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, see, we went down there, and B-Man and Michelle was on stage, so we got to watch their set, and they did fantastic. Yeah, they did great. So then Tim Campbell came out, and had then Boomer Blake come out and did a couple songs with him, and it was great. We had such a good time. We had such a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to meet people that we've talked to via the internet. And chatting back and forth, to actually get to see a lot of these people and hug their necks and and get to know them a little bit better on a personal level was absolutely a great time. We can't forget we actually got to reunite with the JoJos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I didn't see them out there
so good
tonight.
to see them.
Yes.
Man, that's a laid back crowd right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't get more laid back than them.
They're some pretty cool cats.
Yeah.
And they introduced us to a great breakfast place for breakfast sandwiches.
Yes.
Oh, the one we went to?
No.
Oh, no?
No, this one was catty corner across the street. It wasn't really a breakfast place, but they made really good breakfast sandwiches.
Yes.
And I can't now remember the name of it. But for all you go to Key West,
Catty corner from what?
Catty corner from Dirty Harry's.
Yes.
I actually think it was a little store or something.
I didn't get in on
Yes,
that.
it was like a little store, but they made sandwiches and everything
so
there.
good.
Yeah.
I didn't get in
But
on
we
that.
went to
I forget the name as well.
I do too.
Shorties.
yes,
Shorties. Yes, Shorties.
They had great breakfast sandwiches, but we went actually 2 days in a row. Where was it for breakfast?
We had
Harpoon Harry's?
Harpoon Harry's.
Harry's,
I'm going
yes.
to tell you, the first time we went in there, I immediately saw a woman sitting there with a big old Belgian waffle, and I'm like, sometimes you stare at the menu and you're trying to figure out what you want. I walked past and saw that on a plate, and I immediately knew that I wanted that waffle.
I need no menu.
I need a menu. I know what I want.
Bring me waffle.
But then they hand me a menu, and then all of a sudden I'm looking at it going, I started doubting myself.
Yeah.
Because I see the menu, and
finish it.
So I went ahead, I went with the gut. Literally, and I had that big old Belgian waffle, but then
Day two,
I went back and got
you and Claudia both.
I know, we went for the key lime pie French toast, and oh my God, that was fantastic.
I gained 80 pounds just looking at it.
Well,
that sandwich looked fattening as hell to me.
It was good.
Well, I wasn't sure about it, but then when you talk to some people, it became highly
Yes,
recommended.
Right,
Yes.
it really did. Yes, Joe, with ice cream and strawberries.
Oh, you mean for the waffle?
Yeah.
Listen, my mom, I thought Mama invented, well, I think she did invent it. I'm just going to say it. Okay, so up north, anytime you came to my mom's house, of course, she was from Chattanooga, so anytime you came to my mama's house, you got offered food, whether she had it or not. So one day, one day in the summer, we were sitting up there. She got some company in. She didn't have hardly anything. So she decided she was going to make those frozen waffles in a toaster, and throw some ice cream on there and some chocolate syrup. It was the best thing ever. I come down here, and that crap's everywhere.
Yeah.
So I guess she didn't invent it. She probably got it when she lived down here. She learned about it, but we thought that was the best invention in the world.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
Actually,
frozen
to be honest
waffles
with
with
you,
some ice cream on them.
The first time that I came across that perception was in a food truck.
Really?
Yes, it was Northern Ohio at the Duct Tape Festival.
Oh, that's right. You took Taylor to the Duct Tape Festival.
Yes, there is a festival, a duct tape festival in Northern Ohio, where Duct Tape headquarters is, and it is really cool because you know how you see like the Pasadena, the Tournament of Roses parade, where all the floats and everything are made of these beautiful flowers and all that. All of the creations with duct tape.
Duct tape.
And I'm telling you, I mean, they make animals and flowers and all this made of duct tape, and it is very, very interesting, to be honest with you.
There's girls making duct tape prom dresses.
You have to look it up there, Golden.
Bikinis, yeah.
Are they bikini? They duct tape bikini? Yeah. Well, it's Brazilian now. No, now it's Brazilian.
Oh, Golden, I love you.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, caller.
Listen, I can't even. I love you.
Yeah. Well, I would love to go to the Duct Tape Festival.
Yeah.
We'll take
Maybe
you
it'd be
up.
like the body painting stuff they had down at Fantasy Fest.
Oh, yeah.
You go up there and you get a duct tape, duct tape stuff on
I wear
people.
underlayers. Thank you very much. Listen, Joe Leo says they used to do that with Chipwich chocolate chip cookies, and they thought they invented the ice cream sandwich.
Chipwich, yes, the Chipwich. That's like if I'm not wrong, Joe, that's a real soft big cookie. The Chipwich.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah. So we got Chips Ahoy down here is the big thing. So
That's what it was in Ohio too. Chips Ahoy. The Nestle chocolate chips.
damn.
Yeah.
I'll fight some over.
I might have to have some junk food when this is all over with.
You know,
hip.
the whole idea was, I felt guilty indulging in all this stuff while we were down in there, and and I'm not gonna lie, I see some of the pictures and the video,
Lord,
and I'm
I
like,
don't even want to talk
oh
about
my God, I got to go on a diet
again,
because I think I gained some. I haven't gained all of it back. I'm still
We pedaled most of that shit off.
I don't know how.
I don't know how.
I wanted to weigh myself when I got back. We were walking 7-8 miles a day. I probably am.
Because of the muscle, because you build muscle.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, well, seriously, you do. I mean, you do.
Muscle does weigh more than fat.
It does.
So I'm just muscular.
Yeah, I'm a muscle man.
That's right.
Yeah.
According to my suspenders, I'm 6'3".
So basically, quit talking about food because now you're making me hungry, especially junk food. And all I'm going to want to do is eat more crap instead of I came home. I'm like, all right, this is it.
Time for the cleanse.
I'm going to go back. I'm going to eat healthy. We're going to get back into shape which is not round.
Right.
And then you come in here talking about ice cream and waffles and chocolate chip cookies.
That was her.
Joe Leo.
Joe, you're being a bad influence.
Yeah. Well,
it's all because you started talking about the big old waffle.
Mm-hmm. I had a fish taco that morning.
You did. You had a fish taco for breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that ate healthy down there.
As usual, I try to blame other people and they circle it right back and blame it on me.
Well, I'm just saying.
Well, if you haven't dumped your stock in Budweiser yet, please do.
Because Golden's back to drinking light.
I'm back on the Yingling, so buy your stock in the Yingling now. So dump it from Budweiser, go to Yingling.
Yep.
The ambassador says she ate a chocolate cupcake with triple chocolate icing. Oh, Lord.
My jaw just locked.
I know. Did you have like a gallon of milk with that?
Or a side of insulin?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, insulin shot and a drip.
Yeah.
An insulin drip, a fluid drip, and it's a milk.
Listen, if there is anything in Key West, it is food, and lots of it, and lots of good food. And we branched out.
Yeah.
Unintentionally, thanks to B-Man. But we branched out.
B-Man, and I may have lost this because again, we're having a conversation while music is blaring around us.
Right.
And burgers and dogs cooking right over there.
And burgers and dogs over there, so he was already hungry.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I thought he said something about a Chinese restaurant. So I'm like, Chinese. For some odd reason, that just immediately sounded good. I'm like, you guys got a good Chinese restaurant here. And he told me about the Pho King Awesome.
Yeah.
Pho King Awesome.
And it was.
But when we get there, we realized that it was not the Chinese restaurant in which I had been. Japanese Korean restaurant, not Chinese. Yes. And they had kimchi and had some everything.
So good. The kimchi was good.
We branched out.
We were a little scared.
We ordered something we didn't even know what it was, and it ended up being absolutely. And I was stuffed by the time we left there.
Who knew ramen noodles were good?
Yeah, I was sitting watching Michelle Myers eat her big bowl of pho. I was like, man, this looks good.
Yeah, she was sharing.
It was a giant bowl. I mean, me and her both couldn't have finished it. I think it was huge.
It was. Was that the dragon something?
Yeah, the dragon thigh or something like that. What had a chicken thigh in it? So we're going to call it the dragon thigh. Dragon leg.
But anyway.
Basically, it's what I was doing after we left there.
Right, dragon leg.
Yes, because we were stuffed. But I guess, thanks to my misunderstanding of what it was, we gave it a chance. And we found out that we liked something new.
Yes, because you would have never gone there if you knew
that it was Korean.
That it was Korean. Yeah. Because you would have just said, no, we don't like that. We'll find a Chinese place.
Yeah, I mean, you have to open your mind. You have to open your things.
I did open up my horizons because, of course, you have to do as the locals, and I ate a conch fritter.
Yes, you did.
So I did have my conch fritter.
I didn't even get a damn
You
conch
didn't
fritter.
get a conch fritter? I'm sorry, Golden.
No.
Well,
I didn't get any good seafood the whole time I was there.
No, you tried to get some snot on a shell once.
I got 4 out of 12.
Yeah.
Got a dozen of oysters on the half, and 4 of them were edible.
I was really surprised because Beach Buddha, we had sat with Beach Buddha there. We won't mention the restaurant name, but we had sat there with him, and his food was really, really good. I think they were just overwhelmed that night.
They were.
They were very, very busy.
It was very, very busy. Yeah, understaffed and overwhelmed, just like most of the places nowadays.
Just like anything else, you can have a place that you go back over and over and over, and occasionally you're going to get a meal that's less than what you expect.
No, the rest of my meal was pretty good. The Golden Girls wasn't.
No, but they fixed it.
They did.
They did.
They did make it right. So that's a plus for them.
Yes.
Right. Dragon Bowl.
Yeah, Dragon Bowl.
That's what it was. The ambassador just let me know.
Well, I wanted to talk about a little bit about, more about the showcase. And like I said, we heard some artists that we've never heard before. We've got to see some that we've heard but never seen in person or play live.
There were some cool moments.
We got an absolute treat by a gentleman by the name of Leo Brooks.
Oh my Lord, he was phenomenal.
Yes.
He had hippie chicken tears.
I missed him.
Oh, you didn't see him?
No, I missed it.
Oh, he was. I'm telling you, he was actually.
That was Friday afternoon.
Pitbull's bass player.
Right. He's been Pitbull's bass player for about 12 years.
True country boy, though.
Yes.
I mean, his voice was so. There was so much feeling behind it, and he was just phenomenal. I can't say, and a super nice guy afterwards. Can't say enough good things about him.
Damn.
Yes.
But really look him up. It's Leo Brooks, big dude. But he's
he is
super
a big dude.
Talented, yeah.
Yep, and he's working on
singer-songwriter.
Like I said, he's a singer-songwriter. He's been playing with Pitbull for about 12 years, playing bass, and he's also hooking up with another guy.
Yeah.
They're to make a duo, and called Neon. Hold on here, I got it here. Neon Union.
Yes.
They don't have any music out yet, but they are in the process of recording and writing, and so I can't wait to hear the duo, what they put out. But how about we just play a little Leo Brooks to give everybody a taste of what we heard, just in case you missed it there. He gave out the song when he introduced it. It was kind of his dedication to his brother, who had passed away. And I tell you, it had the hippie chicken tears.
Happy tears.
Happy tears. But how about let's just give it, you can give it a listen, then we'll talk a little bit more about it. Mr. Leo Brooks, thank you.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you to the Lord for blessing me. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for making me a country boy. Blast the Hank Williams and George Jones. I want to say thank you. Mr. Worldwide, Mr. Charlie Pride. Thank you, Mr. Rucker, for the wheels to ride. GT wagon with Ferrari signs. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah. When I was a young boy, Daddy put a guitar in my hand, and I wanna thank him. Yeah, thank you, Pop. Yeah. Before my older brother passed on, he told me I'd be singing my songs for the masses. Yeah, I wanna thank him too. Oh, I thought he was crazy, till everyone said the same thing. This is so amazing. Getting paid for the music I sing. If I would've known, I would've done it a long time ago. But only God knows what you got in store. I know it's crazy, but I'm loving every minute of it. I just wanna say thank you. Thank you to the Lord for blessing me. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for making me a country boy. Blast the Hank Williams and George Jones. I wanna say thank you. Mr. Worldwide, Mr. Charlie Pride. Thank you, Mr. Rucker, for the wheels to ride. GT wagon with Ferrari signs. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah. Well, I got my own kids now, and I teach them every day to say please and thank you. Yes, I do. I teach them to work real hard for the things they really love, and you gotta be grateful, yeah. Remember somebody has it worse off than you. So thank you. Thank you to the Lord for blessing me. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for making me a country boy. Blast to Hank Williams and George Jones. I wanna say thank you. Mr. Worldwide, Mr. Charlie Pratt. Thank you, Mr. Rucker, for the wheels to ride. GT wagon with Ferrari signs. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Merci. Arigato. Kosaima. Gracias. Shishi. Gracias. Spasibo. Danke. Thank you. Toda. Kakun. I gotta say thank you in every way I can. Yeah. Thank you.
Mr. Leo Brooks there.
I love the little one in the background through the whole song.
That'll grab you by the boo-boo, won't it?
Yeah.
That one will get you.
I love that interesting mix, the little bit of mix. You can get that little bit of, because he's been, playing in that hip hop world, and he has that country influence from his parents and everything like that. And he's coming onto the scene, as he said, as a country artist.
Yes.
I hope.
And for his whole set, you could tell he was definitely country.
I hope that I'd love to hear him release that song.
Yeah.
The way he performed it on stage acoustically.
Yes.
Because I don't know, it's kind of an upbeat song the way that was mixed there. But I'll tell you what, when he sang that acoustically and you got all that raw emotion coming out when he was singing it, it literally pulled at your heartstrings.
Yes.
Can we talk about our one of our sponsors?
Well,
please.
Absolutely talk about our sponsors.
Dave Science and Beth Travers.
Yes.
Okay. But, we've been listening to their music ever since I've been involved in Tiki Man Radio.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've enjoyed it.
Yes.
I've liked it. Until I got to watch them perform it.
Yes.
Beth Travers beats the shit out of a guitar.
Yes.
And
Yes, she
I told her
does.
that. And she's like, and she's just such a performer and so much better live
Yes.
than she is on that, to me, on the album.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed her music so great, so much.
Yes.
They are the sweetest, and they did the
just
coolest.
so into it. And
Yes.
that chick, she beat that thing to death.
She is amazing. And you know what? The Tiki Man Radio song that they wrote, or I guess he wrote.
Anthem, the little anthem,
Yes.
the anthem that they did,
Mentioned everybody except us, Golden. But that's okay. It was so much fun. Had that guy, had B-Dawg, had Tiki Man, of course, hippie chick.
They're the big stars. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, let them have it. That's
I am the farthest thing from a star.
was cool.
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool.
But just to watch her stance and just the way she plays.
Yes.
She's so
definitely-
into it.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, there's Dave sitting back. He's playing.
Dave's all chill.
Yeah, and then she's up there just.
You would swear by watching her that she has played heavy metal.
Yeah,
She rocks, man.
I guess that's in the back of my head. That is exactly what I was thinking. I'm like,
Janis Joplin up
oh
there.
my God, there's Dave Mustaine up there.
Yeah, they were amazing. And
Dimebag Darrell up there.
super sweet people.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And of course,
And very humble. And everybody was so humble and nice. And
Yes.
I just loved them all.
Yep.
Everyone.
We're all starstruck, and they're just like, it's
Well,
just us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, when you talk about sponsors, we can't thank Dave and Beth and Joe and everybody that sponsors this show that allows us to do what we do and kind of live out our little bit of fantasy right here on the
we
radio
like to
with you
pretend
every
we're
week.
famous.
Yeah, we like to pretend, but thank you to everybody who's jumped on board to support the show.
Yeah, Joe, we're going to need a guitar solo, son. So let's get that work on.
That's right, Joe. You need to learn how to play.
I want to see one, son.
And I did see that Joe Leo posted, JBL Legends Travel posted, was it today or yesterday? I shared it on our page, but they now are certified Key West folks. So
yeah,
so we have
they're
travel agents.
Yes.
Travel agents. They
For
now
Key
have a
West.
hookup in Key West. Yeah,
So if you are traveling to Key West, you are more than welcome to get a hold of them. You can click on our page and see their poster, but they'll hook you up.
Yes. Yeah, I'd like looking at
And
that,
they
and I'm
won't
like,
leave you hanging.
you know,
Yeah, they won't leave you hanging.
that'd have been nice to see that post before we went to Key West.
Well, I already messaged him today and said, I messaged him on that post and said, listen, we're going back next year.
Yes.
What you want to bet? What you want to bet? The Beachbud had something to do with that, Mr. Christopher.
It may be, yeah.
Yeah, he had something to do with that because he was everywhere. Him and Anthony, it's like every time I turn around.
Yep,
Oh,
there they were.
Yeah. He's kind of like that. Where's Waldo?
Right? Claudia says she's going to sing backup with Joe.
That's cool.
Joe's in agreement.
Yep.
Did you miss when the hippie chick and me and Claudia got up there?
I was
there.
We were karaokeing on the
didn't
Dirty
miss
Harry
it.
stage.
Good thing for you, I think the Tiki Man did.
I know.
Shut it off.
He would have shut it off.
Yeah, in case you missed it there, Danny, for when you're watching this later.
Oh, good, Joe.
Yeah, the ladies got on stage and they did Cheater on the stage of Dirty Harry's.
We did, but
A moment.
Danny was interviewing somebody, so he wasn't aware, and we were on stage waiting. I forget. Oh, it's right. They called us up there, kind enough to call all the volunteers
Yes,
up
right
there,
at the-
call
right at
us
the
up
end.
there.
Yeah,
on stage right at the end.
And how much money did they end up raising for the
I don't know.
Surf Rider?
I don't know. I know the guitar.
Man, the guitar went for $800.
Yeah,
$800.
Yeah.
That was a nice guitar.
Yes.
And I got the Sherpa. I got to be the Sherpa. Yeah.
Did you?
Chris Bellamy.
Oh, Chris Bellamy.
That guy's just great. He's a funny man.
Sweet
He's
man.
nice. He's
talented.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
of course,
got to.
we got to hang out with Darby. We got to hang out.
Tim.
Darby Ledbetter. We got to hang out with Tim Campbell. And while I'm standing there in the crowd, I happen to turn around and look, and I see all these people, and they have these white shirts on.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it said Honky Tonk Angel, Honky Tonk this, and I seen one guy had a shirt on that said Honky Tonk Hero, and I looked up. It's Kid Rock.
Yeah.
He's about 10 feet behind me. And I didn't, I was like, I was starstruck. I'm like, damn. So I went over to him and I pointed at him, and he smiled, kind of pointed back, and I held my fist out, and he come out and he fist bumped me.
He did.
Yeah, he come out and he fist bumped me, and I'm like, there we go.
And
Now, I wish I'd have had something cool to say, but I was like,
Well, at least you didn't say I gotta go to the bathroom.
I mean, I didn't go to the bathroom, but you know, might as well had.
Well, Kathy Ledbetter, I think she needed to afterwards. She went running up there.
She one upped you, bud.
She got her picture made with him and everything.
She did.
Then he went on upstairs and they had their own
The
little
VIP section.
You know you're having a cool event when Kid Rock shows up at the 5th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase. You know you've made it on the map. Kid Rock comes walking in with a huge entourage.
I told my friend that, and he's like, "No, you didn't get to fist bump Chris Rock." He said, "Chris Rock just told Uncle Cracker that he had I say Chris Rock. I said Chris Rock.
Completely different person.
It is different color too.
Yeah, in every sense of the word.
Yeah, Kid Rock, and he went over to Uncle Cracker and said, "No, I got to fist bump Alan Golden." That's what he said. I'm like,
That's right.
I don't think he knows my name.
Well, he should.
Well, had he taken a moment, he would have.
You're the star of the show.
Yeah, not that one.
That was a cool moment though, and it was funny because I went to the restroom not long after that, and these three girls come running in, and one of them was close to my age, and the other two were probably in their late 20s, and they're asking each other, "Are you sure he's here? Are you sure he's here? I heard he was here." Apparently, they knew he was coming. They knew he was in Key West.
Oh, Kid Rock.
Yeah, and.
They were
stalkers.
doing.
Yeah,
But he didn't have a wife that we know of, so they couldn't get the
They
wife.
didn't get the inside scoop. Nope.
They weren't professional
They
snoopers.
couldn't play it. That's right. They weren't
professional
professionals.
like my Golden Girl and Miss Laura Lou.
That's right. But
hacks. A couple of hacks.
They were amateurs.
Amateur hacks.
But they were trying to figure out how to sneak up the steps. Because I came out of the stall and I'm washing my hands and they're like, "Did you know Kid Rock's? I heard Kid Rock's here. Is he here?" I'm like, "Yeah, he was here a little bit ago. He's upstairs." "Well, we need to get up there." I'm like, "Well, you can't go up there."
Have fun.
Right?
Have fun trying.
Said you can't go up there. They got security, you know. They're like, "Well, we're getting up there." I'm
Okay.
like, "Good luck with that." Okay. They got a little bit cranky about it. I was like, "Y'all just do whatever." See,
I'm not going to give you a pass for something I have nothing to do with.
No. Oh, Kid Rock was with ZZ Top?
Yeah,
Joe Legend said, or
ZZ
Joe
Top
says,
did play later on that night.
Yes, he did a show with ZZ Top that week.
Well, that would explain
Isn't
it.
that just a
that would explain it.
ZZ Top and Kid Rock?
Why didn't I see Billy
Well,
Gibbons?
Kid Rock.
Right.
Kid Rock made that transition, from kind of a rapper to a southern rocker.
Yes, he
so
did.
that kind of fits in there with ZZ Top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy Gibbons. I didn't get to see Billy Gibbons. I'm sorry, but I'd much rather fist bump Billy Gibbons.
Yes.
It would have been more than a fist bump.
Right.
Security would have had to drag me off of him. But wait, I'm security's here, so
Right.
I'm wearing black. Look at me. I got black glasses on. Sorry.
That's what Joe said. I like the new name Joe Legend because I just called him Joe Legend.
Joe Legend.
Joe Legend does work for you. I'm
does.
just saying. That is fabulous.
That would be a heck of a daggone stage name, Joe Legend.
You're welcome, Joe. But yeah, I can just see Golden getting carted off by security when he's attacking ZZ Top as they walk in.
Billy Gibbons, nah, he wouldn't. He'd
No.
be cool with it.
Yeah, he probably would.
I'd be cool with it. I wouldn't be all crazy.
See, what you need to do is you would have had to walk up and said, "Hi, I'm with Tiki Man Radio, and we are doing a showcase here." And see,
Nope. Nope. You know what I'd have said? I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. You want to know what I can tell you real quick? Do you know what almost killed your wife and Laura Lou? Was when we wrapped up doing our interview and everything because that show was getting ready to start. When Billy Dean looks at him and says, "So you're going to stay for the show?"
That hurt.
And they're
hurt
like,
hard, didn't it?
That I just seen their heart get ripped out, and they're like, "Well, we can't stay because we have our own showcase going on down the street. You're more than welcome to stop by the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, and here at Dirty Harry's. But unfortunately, we can't stay for your show." And I could just see their hearts. Their hearts just ripping out of their chest.
That's what was wrong with her.
It was so
That's
painful.
what was wrong with her.
Yeah.
You could see an emptiness in her eyes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was happy to come back to the show. I was just really hoping Billy would walk in. But the next day, we did get to see Tom and Coley. They performed for the showcase, and they were fantastic.
Right.
So,
They are absolutely fantastic people. Of course, that was the first time that heard them play.
Yeah.
First time got
Live.
to meet them, and I'm going to tell you what, they are absolutely fantastic people.
Yes.
And speaking of fantastic people, we're winding down, getting toward the end of the show, and we're going to run over a little bit, but that's okay.
Uh-oh, we messed up his schedule.
Surrounded by them.
Yeah, you ruined my timeline, but it's okay. It's okay, because I mentioned that today was the Marine Corps birthday.
Yes.
But even more inclusive of a lot of people, tomorrow is Veterans Day.
Yes.
You have something to say?
I do. I'm so sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to mess up his timeline more. Almost forgot. One of the coolest moments. Bob Shealy was there. He sings our closing song.
Yeah, I was going to mention that when we got to it.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead. Poor B-Dawg missed it. He's a little bitter. I did video it, though.
Sometimes you just got to let me run with it because, I got stuff going on up here.
Yeah.
It's just not hollow. I got stuff cranking. As you guys are talking, I got stuff cranking. So, but
we just don't crank at the
before
same
we
time.
get to that, because I said I know we're running over, and that's okay.
Okay.
Because
you go ahead.
I have to fit in something before we get to the end.
Okay, you do your thing.
Okay?
All right.
You do you, man.
All right. Well, tomorrow is also Veterans Day.
Yes.
And I want to, not only recognize all my brother Marines for the birthday today, I also want to recognize all the veterans out there that have signed their name on a blank check and to pay up to their life. They at one time, and they take an oath. They take that oath seriously. That oath it does not have an expiration.
No.
When you sign on, you are going to support and defend your country and for the rest of your life, regardless if you're active duty or a veteran. Mm-hmm. So I want to play a song for all the veterans out there. And, of course, one of our great friends who's become a great friend.
Yes.
And also performed at the showcase, Mr. Darby Ledbetter.
Yes.
And, of course, every veteran, no matter what branch they served in, they're never going to let their guard down. How about a little Mr. Darby Ledbetter?
There's nothing left to pack. She throws that rucksack on her back as she waves goodbye. He's looking fit to fight, pulls his chin strap tight and falls in line. Just like the flag that flies on every sleeve, they hold tight to all that they believe. 'Cause they're always there, always ready. Their will is strong and their aim is steady, doing their best to keep us safe and sound. It might get hard, it might get tough, but they won't back down, no they won't give up. 'Cause the look in their eyes says without a doubt, I won't let my guard down. From cities, towns, and farms, they stand arm in arm, shoulder to shoulder. Behind each face and name, a heart beats strong and brave in every soldier. At any time, they would risk it all. No, they don't mind answering the call. 'Cause they're always there, always ready. Their will is strong and their aim is steady, doing their best to keep us safe and sound. It might get hard, it might get tough, but they won't back down, no they won't give up. 'Cause the look in their eyes says without a doubt, I won't let my guard down. It's a creed, a soldier's way of life. When it comes to freedom, they won't compromise. 'Cause they're always there, always ready. Their will is strong and their aim is steady, doing their best to keep us safe and sound. Oh, it might get hard, it might get tough, but they won't back down, no they won't give up. 'Cause the look in their eyes says without a doubt, I won't let my guard down. I won't let my guard down. Don't let your guard down.
I won't let my guard down, Mr. Darby Ledbetter. I'm going to tell you what, I've heard that song 100 times. I
My
played,
man.
I have
Yeah.
played it.
I love it.
When he did that song at the showcase, I was literally a sobbing baby. I don't know what it was. The
It just gets you?
The fact
Yeah.
that it was an acoustic version, and just see the passion that he puts he brings himself, that passion that he has, and you getting that and that that setting, that I guess intimate setting at that time of moment. It was a full bar.
Yeah.
And immediately it just drew everybody in. Yep. And it was an emotional moment, and I was bawling like a baby. Of course,
Hippie Chick was
bawling like a baby. I went up to him, I gave him a hug, and I'm like, "Thank you very much for making me cry."
You rat bastard!
Yeah, he enjoyed every minute of it.
He did. He just laughed. But on a serious note, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. Even though I served, there's people that served before and served after me. So thank you for your service as well. We here at the Tiki Man Radio, Tropical Country, we salute you.
We salute you.
That's right.
So,
and tomorrow, Darby and Tim Campbell, and my phone went dead, so I can't see it now, but I know Darby Justin Touche, they're going to be doing a show tomorrow for Veterans Day down in Little Key West.
Yes.
And so if you're in that area, go out and check them out.
All right. And just like that, we got to do the little bit of wrap up here. Okay. And of course, as the wrap up goes, we need to thank our sponsors. We touched on
Mr. Joe Legend, Joe Leo
of JBL Legends Travel. If you are looking to book your next getaway, whether it be an all-inclusive resort, Key West, or Jamaica, or wherever it may be, a cruise, a trip to Disney, wherever it may be, contact JBL Legends Travel, 732-831-5200. You tell them what you got planned, and they will make sure they design a vacation is just right for you. They will take care of you right from beginning to end. And also thank you to MFGRECORDS Tropical for our live cam here every Wednesday night. Dave Sines, Beth Travers, thank you so much for allowing us to do what we do.
Thank you.
Yes, and you had a story that I believe you were wanting to touch upon. So go ahead and touch upon your story.
So, poor B-Dawg didn't get to see it, but Bob Sheely was at the showcase as well. And
the Troprock Elvis.
Miss Claudia, God love her, she went running up and requested our closing song from him.
Oh, bless her heart.
I know. And so we got to see him play it live, and it was fantastic. And I did video some of it for you. So.
And you haven't shown it to me yet.
No, I know. But I will.
We've been busy.
We have been busy.
Unpacking, laundry.
Right.
Catching up on everything.
Right.
Well, just
cleaning my house from a bunch of nasty-ass kids.
Right.
Oh, well.
I was the opposite. I got home to a nice, clean, spotless house. And then every time I left anything out for the next 2 days, listen, she had the nerve to say, I just cleaned this house and you left this stuff on the counter. You need to pick it up.
What's you take in trade?
Huh?
What's you take in trade? I got a 19 and a...
She doesn't do that when we are there.
No.
Neither do those goons. I got 3 of them. I'm straight up.
Mine only does it whenever she wants to play house when we're not home.
Well, that's good. That's a good sign, because when she gets out on her own, you ain't got to worry about that.
That's right.
She ain't going to be in no trash hauler.
No. Neither one of my girls that still live at home. Well, none of the 3 of mine. None of the 6 of ours.
No.
They're wonderful in everybody else's house. It's just ours.
A hog waller.
That's a conversation for another day. Yep. Real quick, we need to update you on programming. Coming up this Friday, 7 to 9 p.m., it is Island Vibes with Scotty Chill. Saturday morning comes Jukebox Saturday Mornings, complete with all the retro commercials. Is Jukebox Saturday morning. It starts when you get up, Buttercup, as Tiki Man says.
That's so fun to listen to. That's just fun to listen to.
It is.
And then, of course, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. It is Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man right here for live from the Chocolate Bar Studios with the Tiki Man, the original hippie chick, myself. I think J-Man's going to be back from vacation.
Hopefully.
So join us Sunday for Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. And just like that, it is our time to go.
It is.
Gotta go. We're over here in the corner, as always. Say goodbye, folks.
Goodbye, everybody.
Folks. How about little Bob Sheely?
See you next week.
Last song, last call. See you next week.
fun. But the set list is all done. The night was very loud and you've been a good crowd. But you know it's time to run. You've all been very kind, thank you for your time. You put me to the test as I try to address all of your requests for the night. As we look to the moon and the manager's protocol. Well, I don't ever want to end, but for now, my friends, last song, last call. A spirit with his clientele, and the drinks are flowing well. A beer sent from the bar and a healthy tip jar. Handsome tunes that I can sell. It's been a cool room, but it's ending too soon. And they remember to tip the bartender as they surrender to the tab. And they lip sync to the lyrics that they used to recall. Anytime I gotta say those words, oh no, last song, last call. Some came as ones and left by twos. Some still are dancing in their shoes. I break down the gear as we wind it up here. After the last song that I choose, it's the last rhyme near closing time. The final round chord as I strum the last chords, and the guitar returns to the case. Needless to say, it was a pleasure to play for you all. Here's to toast to everyone as I finally say last song, last call. Here's a toast to everyone as I finally say last